Hello, welcome to my channel. A very happy Easter to one and all, and enjoy the long weekend. A few years back for Easter, we made some lovely hot crust buns. So this year for Easter, we are going to make some cinnamon buns. I'm going to start by making my dough, and I need this following ingredients. Here I have 437 grams of flour sieved. To that I'm going to add in 6 tablespoons of butter, which is unsalted, 2 eggs, and half a cup of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, and to activate my yeast, I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of sugar to 10 grams of instant yeast, but if you get dry yeast, you can use it. To 1/4 cup of warm milk and 3/4 cup of milk. Firstly, I'm going to start by activating my yeast. This is my 1/4 cup of milk to activate my yeast. I gave it 10 seconds in the microwave, so it's just warm. And the rest of my ingredients are also room temperature. So I'm going to add in my tablespoon of sugar to it. I will give this a good stir and set aside. I'm going to cream my eggs, butter and sugar and vanilla essence together. I'm going to add in my sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla essence. You can also use vanilla extract, which is much stronger, so you have to use half the amount. To this, I'm going to add in my butter. And now I'm just going to use my electric mixer to mix it. I'm going to give this a quick mix. This is how it has to be. To my flour, I'm going to add in my teaspoon of salt and give this a nice mix. To this butter mixture, I'm going to pour in my milk and give it another quick whisk. Here's my yeast that has got lovely bubbles, so it's good to use. So I'm going to pour in my yeast to my butter mixture. I'm going to mix all this together. I'm going to use half of my flour and then I'm going to fold it in gently. And thereafter I'm going to put in my other half of the flour. And fold this in together. Here's my dough that I folded it properly And now I'm going to use my hands to make a very soft dough. And here I've got a little flour just to help me out. This dough must be very soft and don't use a lot of flour to it. I'll just use a little sprinkle here and there to release the dough away from the bowl. I put a dishcloth underneath my bowl because it was slipping, and I had to knead this dough for 5 minutes. Here's my dough all done up. It has to have a elastic finish to it. And then I'm just going to sprinkle some flour over. I'm just going to cover and keep it in a warm corner, or you can even push it into your oven that's switched off. We are going to leave this to allow the yeast to do its work for 90 minutes. 90 minutes has passed for my dough to be resting in a warm place, and this is my dough. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to dough it again for 1 minute. I just applied a little oil to my hands so I can handle the soft dough. One minute has passed me doing this, and you can see what a beautiful shine it has. So now I'm going to get my rolling pin and my flour. I am going to use my countertop to roll. To my countertop, I'm going to sprinkle on some flour, which will help me when I'm rolling. I'm going to apply some flour to my favorite rolling pin. We have been living together for years. I'm going to try to get the shape of a rectangle. Because it's an elastic dough, it can just move on its own while you roll. So here's my dough all rolled up. It's about 1.5 centimeter thick. And you can even push it with your hands. It will stretch because it's an elastic dough. Now I am ready to add in my cinnamon filling. And the rest of the ingredients are 84 grams of butter, and it's quite soft, which we'll be able to spread on. And here I have 200 grams of brown sugar, and I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of cinnamon powder. That's 2. And I'll give this a nice mix. And now we can get the lovely smell of cinnamon. To my dough, I'm just going to rub in my butter, which is nice and soft to handle. Okay, I managed to brush in my entire butter. This mixture that I've done, I'm going to use my hands to sprinkle on. I managed to cover my butter, sugar and cinnamon to the dough, and this is how much of my sugar and cinnamon that I have as remainder. I can use it for other purpose. Now I am ready to make my dough into a cinnamon roll. So starting from the longer side, I pick it up carefully and not very tightly and neither not very loose. Here I have a baking tray which is 32 centimeter, and I've put my baking paper and I used some spray and cook to it. I've got this dental floss to help me to cut. So I'm going to measure 3 centimeter, which is 3 fingers. Put the dental floss in the bottom. Give it a tight squeeze. So there's my first one. I will let it to sit onto my baking tray. As I place this, I will leave a little bit space in between because it will rise again for another hour. From my dough, I managed to get 10 lovely pieces. To this point, I'm going to cover it with a clean dishcloth and allow this to sit for 1 hour. In the meantime, when half an hour passes, I will switch my oven on to 175 degrees to preheat. 1 hour has passed, and this is my cinnamon bun, which is ready to go into the oven. As you can see, it risen lovely, and it will rise a little more while baking. When half an hour has passed, I've switched my oven on and it has been preheating for 30 minutes at 175 degrees. But you must adjust your oven accordingly. Now we are ready to pop this into the oven. We will allow this to bake for 20 to 25 minutes and we will check along the way. 25 minutes has passed and we are ready to take our cinnamon bun out of the oven. Here's the cinnamon bun looking nice. This one didn't have a partner for it, so it's a lone ranger. And the rest has swelled up lovely and even got attached together. I will allow this to cool a little before putting my icing over. We gave it 20 minutes to cool down. So now it's warm to the touch. This is my cream cheese icing We did make this cream cheese icing in the month of Feb for our red velvet cupcakes. Pranesh will link the recipe. So now I'm going to just drizzle my cream over the cinnamon bun. You can be as generous as you like, depend how you like it. Here's my lovely looking cinnamon buns. This will be a nice one for our Easter. So this recipe will come up on Friday and it will give you all enough time to practice and make this. We are going to serve this with a nice hot cup of coffee. Thank you all very much and enjoy.